So, good morning. First year Bcom Computer Applications, Semester 2, Unit 1, Programming in C and C++, Unit 1. So, today we discuss about various concepts like what are flowcharts and what are algorithms and structure of a C program and how to execute and how to run a C program, how to compile, how to write and how to type, how to edit, how to compile and run a C program, and what are the character set. What do you means what characters like alphabet, digits, etc. And what are keywords or reserved words in C language, what are C tokens, data types, and backspace characters. All these things we may clearly explain about all this or discuss about all these things today. So we start with this PPT. So we start with this PPT. So this first slide is about computer hardware. It is explaining about how a computer works. This we no need to know. So second one is, here there are two in unit 1. There are two important concepts. First one is flowchart and second one is algorithms. Flowchart and algorithms are two important concepts or terms used. We start with flowchart and algorithms. So what is a flowchart and what is an algorithm and what are their advantages, like that. So what is algorithm? Algorithm is a step-by-step procedure of solving a particular program. And pseudocode. What is pseudocode? Means artificial information language used to develop algorithms. Flowchart. What is flowchart? Graphical representation of an algorithm. And algorithm to find whether a number is even or not. So there are three terms are used here. We are using three terms. First one is flowcharts. Second one is algorithms, like that. So why we require a flowchart or algorithm like that? Based problem or human problem or human and day-to-day life problem. First, there are two steps are required. First one is algorithm, writing algorithm to the given problem, and to draw a flowchart. To draw a flowchart means for the given algorithm and problem. So what is algorithm? What is an algorithm and what is a flowchart? Algorithm is nothing but a step-by-step procedure, a step-by-step procedure or a step-by-step manner to solve a given problem. Problem means any day-to-day problem or any mathematical, statistical, any commerce or anything else. Second one is, so to solve the given problem into, first of all you have to understand the what is a problem, and you have to find out a solution. What are inputs, what are outputs, means what are input values, what are output values, and what is the procedure to solve, or what is the step solution to the given problem, and we have to find out the solution also, and what is the result and output of the given problem, like that. After you have to write in algorithms, you have to write all these procedures, all these steps in a step-by-step manner by giving some labels like step 1, step 2, step 3, like that. So what is an algorithm? Algorithm is a step-by-step procedure to solve a given problem. In the algorithm, we have to first identify the understand the problem statement and identify various inputs and identify various outputs, and identify various procedures or processes. Next is to display some results or outputs of the given problem. Next is pseudocode. What is pseudocode? Means artificial language used to develop algorithms. Next is flowchart. What is a flowchart? Flowchart is a graphical representation. Flowchart is a graphical representation of an algorithm. Flowchart is generally it is a graphical representation of an algorithm to draw to draw or to depict any problem in a graphical representation. Generally in flowcharts we may use various symbols or symbols. So first here you have to take a problem. Example here is to find out whether the given number is even or not. So this is the problem. What is the problem? Write a program or draw a flowchart or write an algorithm and draw a flowchart to check whether the given problem is given number is even number or odd number. So what are even numbers? Means when the given number is divided, when you divide a given number by 2, if the remainder is 2, then the number is even number, and if the given number is divided when divisible by 2, remainder is not 0, means it is odd number. So when when you take any number so when you take a number, if the given number is divisible by 2, means remainder is 0, then it is a even number. And similarly, if the number is divisible by 2 and the remainder is not equals to 0, then it is called as an odd number. So first you have to write the algorithm. So here you write the algorithm. Step 1, begin. Step 2, take a number. Step 3, if the number is divisible by 2, then print the number is even, otherwise print the number is odd. Step 4, end. Algorithm is in natural language. So what is an algorithm? Algorithm is a step-by-step procedure. Algorithm is nothing but it is a step-by-step procedure to find out a solution for a given problem. Generally, algorithms are written in natural English language used in day-to-day life. So after that, first you have to write algorithm, and then you have to draw some flow chart. What is a flow chart? Flow chart is nothing but it is a step-by-step manner. Flow chart is nothing but it is a step-by-step procedure or a manner to find out the solution, or to convert the given algorithm into some graphical representation. Generally it is a graphical representation by using some various symbols. So there are many types of symbols are available, generally used in while using flowcharts or drawing flowcharts. So oval symbol is used to terminal symbol, means start and end of a flowchart. Oval is what is oval? Oval is rounded rectangle symbol, generally used to start any flowchart, end any flowchart, or start a flowchart and end a flowchart, or begin a flowchart and end a flowchart. Parallelogram is rectangular. Parallelogram. What is parallelogram? Parallelogram is nothing but it is a curved rectangular symbol. Parallelogram. It is used for input and output. Means for used for accepting and outputting, or accepting and displaying some results. Input output purpose is used for parallelogram. Rectangle symbols are generally used for processes. Next is Document means hard copy. And diamond symbol is generally used for decision or testing. Diamond symbol is generally used for decisions and testings. And circle symbols are used for generally used for some connectors. And double sided rectangles used for subprograms. Not all these symbols are required, only oval symbol, parallelogram symbol, and rectangle symbol, and document symbol, and diamond symbol, and circle symbols are required. So this is the flowchart to to find out whether the given number is for the given problem, whether the given number is even or odd. So every flowchart should starts with a start symbol. So start, after that read or input some number, that is a rectangle, that is a parallelogram symbol. After that we use some diamond symbol to test a given condition, if the given number is divisible by 2 or not, if the given number is divisible by 2 or not. If the number is divisible by 2 means remainder is 0, means then only we print that even number is even number. Otherwise, if the number is not divisible by 2, then it is an odd number. Then these two ways are joined, connected at stop. So every flowchart begins with a start symbol and ends with a stop symbol. So first step is writing an algorithm. Second step is drawing some flowchart. Third step is writing a program. So this is the program. In the third step we may use write some program like hash include stdio.h, hash include courier.h, main bracket open int number, printf enter any number, scanf within quotes %d comma ampersand num. If num %2 is equals to 0, printf %d is even, else printf %d is odd, like that. So first step is draw an algorithm. Second step is write an algorithm. First step. Symbols, these are the different symbols used in draw some flowchart or depict some flowchart. So structure, machine language, assembly language, high level languages. So these are the three different types of languages. And about languages, computer languages or computer programming language, we already discussed in the semester 1. So we start with in this slide we start with structure of a C program. In this slide we start with the structure of a C program. So what is the structure of a C program, or what are the different parts of a C program, that we discuss here. So in the right side you see that this is the structure, basic structure of a C program. First one is documentation section or some remarks or comment section. After that, linkage section. Next, definition section, global declaration section. Next is main function section. The main function, local variable declaration part and executable coding part. And next is subprogram section. Next is subprogram section, program or function section, like that. So this is the basic or structure of a C program, and a simple example with some simple example. So first section is documentation or remarks section. Second one is linkage section. Third one is definition section, means we may use some preprocessors or include hash include directives. Next one is global declaration. Main function is generally used to write some main function or main program of a function. Next one is local variable. Within the main function we use some local declaration part or local variable part. Next one is a coding part. After that, some declaration of functions and others. So program development steps. So what is the how to write or how to draw or how to write a program, how to write a C program. So first of all you have to, there are some steps are there, you have to follow these steps. For example, if you want to solve some given problem, not only like in any, for example, taking as a payroll program or any general program which is used in day-to-day life. So there are some steps to be followed. First one is statement of problem, means that is called as problem statement. Means in the problem statement, what is the definition of problem definition is given. Here you understand what is the problem, what is the output, and what is the inputs, what is the procedures, calculations, processes, and everything. You have to understood all these things. Second one is analysis. Analysis means you have to understand the given problem, and you have to convert it into a machine readable code. Third one is designing means in the designing part you have to various tools. You have to use various tools like algorithms. You have to use some algorithms, flowcharts, like that. Fourth one is implementation problem. In the implementation you have to compilation means after that you have to, after writing the program or a C program, you have to compile the given program and find out any errors in it, and again after again you have to rectify these errors, and in the final step you have to execute the given program without any errors. So this is a simple working of a C program. So how to, in this slide we have to learn about how to execute or how to run a C program. So this slide explains how to write, how to compile, how to run, or how to execute a C program. So this is the complete process. This is the step-by-step complete flowchart or a complete process how to execute a C program. How to execute a C program means how to write a C program, how to compile it. While compiling, you have there are some errors may occurs, and how to rectify the errors, and what are in translators, compilers, interpreters, and how to execute a program. So this is the step-by-step procedures. What is IDE? IDE means some in editors, C editors, and all these things. So in this flowchart, the first step you have to first write or enter some C program and save it with some program name like program1.c. After that, compile it. What is a compile? Compile means translators. What is it? Generally the program written in C language is called as a high level language. Why? Source program into corresponding object program. So that is called as a compiler. That is the working of a compiler. What is a compiler? Compiler is also some part of some application program. It is also application program to translate the given source program or C program into object code. There are two parts, compilers and linkers. So after compiling, is there any errors occurs or not? So there are again errors are two types: syntax errors and logical errors. Syntax errors means generally compilers displays all the syntax errors. Syntax errors generally occurs when you write the program or statements with some grammatical mistakes. So after that, is there any syntactical errors? Means again you have to rectify them and you have to recompile the program. And if there are no syntax errors, or means if there is, the program is clear, and if there is no syntactical errors in the program, then the object machine code is created. Object machine code is generally generated. After that, you have to execute the machine code or execute the program. So after first you have to write the program, save the program. After that, compile the program. After successful compilation, you have to execute or run the program. And after that, runtime or logic errors. So after running the program, is there any logical errors or logic problems? Then you have to recompile or you have to repeat all the above steps. If there are no logical errors, means the output will text editors. By using some text editors, you have to write, compare, you have to enter some program, save it, like after that you have to use some C compilers to translate the program. After that, you have to use some linkers. Linker is an application, it is also an application program or as a small tool used to convert object machine code into executable code. After you compare, after getting executable code, you have to runtime, you have to see or execute the runtime. After that, during runtime or during execution of a program, you have to enter some input. After that, you get the results, whatever it may be. So here there are some terms are used here. So translators are system software used to convert high level languages to programs into machine level language code. After that, compilers are used. Compilers convert the entire source program at a time into object code. And interpreters, so generally in C language we may use some compilers only, C compilers only. So this is the step-by-step procedure to how to create a C program and how to compile a C program, how to run a C program, or how to execute a C program. So this is the step-by-step procedure. So next in this slide, we have to explain about the character set of a C language. So what is a character set? Means what is a character set means what type of characters are generally used in language. For example, in English language, we use some alphabets like A to Z. Again, alphabets are two types: capital A to Z and small a to Z. So the first one is alphabets. Alphabets are again two types: capital A to Z and small a to Z. And second one is digits. Digits are generally 0 to 9. Digits are generally 0 to 9. And special symbols, there are some special symbols and operators are used. These operators have some specific meaning and predefined use only. They can be used for predefined purposes or specific purpose only. Not only these, some other characters like white spaces, horizontal tabs, vertical tab, new line, foreign field, like that are also used. So all this collection of all these things are called as character set of a C language. Means what is a character set of a C language? Alphabets, capital A to Z and small a to Z, digits 0 to 9, and special symbols like a tilde symbol, exclamation symbol, at the rate symbol, and hash symbol, dollar symbol, percentage symbol, vertical caret symbol, dollar symbol. All these are called as symbols, special operators or symbols. And generally these symbols have some predefined meaning and purpose. They can be used in specific places only, and they can be used for a specific purpose only. And not along with these symbols, other symbols are also there, like white spaces, horizontal tab, vertical tab, new line tab, all these things. So our collection of all these things are called as C character set of a C language. After that, next we discuss about C language keywords. So keyword or reserved word. So what is a keyword? Some terms or some words are reserved for compilers. Means they generally they can't be used. Generally they can't be used as a variable in a program. Such a words or such words are called as keywords or reserved words. Generally, keywords and reserved words have some specific meaning to the compiler and predefined meaning to the compiler, and we may use as a part of a program and not as a general purpose or not as a some variable. So all these are the reserved words. Examples are auto, break, case, care, double, int, long, short. All these are some predefined meaning or predefined purpose. Not generally, these are not allowed to use as a language or variable. C tokens. So what are C tokens? Tokens or C tokens. Generally, C tokens means it is a collection of some keywords, identifiers, and constants, operators. So all this collection of all these four types are called as C tokens. So what are C tokens? C tokens means keywords and identifiers or variables and constants and operators and delimiters. So all these four are called as C tokens. So generally, tokens means the smallest individual unit of a C program are called as C tokens. Keywords, identifiers, constants, operators cannot be changed. All keywords must be written in small letters. So generally, keywords or reserved words have a predefined meaning. They can be used for predefined purpose only. Generally, they can't be used as a variable in a program, and all keywords must be written. Generally, these keywords must be written in small case letters only. Next, identifiers. Next is variables or identifiers. Variables or identifiers means names of variables. Identifiers or names. Identifiers or variables means names of variables, functions, structures, unions, macros, labels, arrays, etc. are called as identifiers. Rules for define identifiers. So what are the different rules generally used for defining or using identifiers or using some variables? So first character must be alphabetic character or underscore. So every variable or identifier should start with an underscore symbol or a alphabet symbol, and it should not be start with any special symbol or any digit like that. Second character onwards, alphabetic characters or digits are so from second character of a variable, from second character of a variable, so C tokens. So C tokens generally contains C tokens contains collection of all keywords, identifiers, constants, operators, delimiters. So keyword, what is a keyword? Keywords are nothing but have a predefined meaning. Keyword is nothing but keyword are also called as reserved word, have a predefined meaning, and these meanings cannot be changed. All keywords must be written in some lowercase or small case letters. And so what are the rules to be followed? What are the rules to be followed while using some these framing to variables? So first letter must be alphabet. From second letter onwards, we may use any alphabet or any type of digit space, digit or symbol, and cannot duplicate a keywords. And C language is generally case sensitive. C language is generally case sensitive means it can be only lowercase letters. Only lowercase letters are allowed in a C language. So and constants, as we already discussed in the previous classes, constants have some fixed values. Constants are generally have some fixed values that do not change during program execution. Means constants and variables may change their program execution, whereas constants can may have constants do not. Next class.